How did you find like the learning curve getting started? Can you remember the first time you used ARx Vision?
Yeah, I mean, I think initially it felt different because I was used to, picking up my phone and trying to read something, that way. Whereas you've almost got you've got a static headset on your ears, and for me it took a few minutes just to get used to the concept, of something on my ears, and I hadn't used bone conduction before, so that took a little bit of getting used to, hearing information as you would normally, but your surroundings, but also having this, speaking to you through the bones in your skull, pretty much. It's a clever concept.
Yeah, because the band that kind of goes around the back of your head, so you're kind of wearing it with the band around the back of your head, and then the speakers sort of sit in front of your ears, so they're not blocking your ears, and then they're, like you say, they're vibrating on your cheekbones, so you can still hear the people and the environment around you. And then you've got the camera on the right hand side, you can adjust that up and down to get a good position, and the buttons there are quite tactile as well, aren't they? You can feel them very easily.
Absolutely.
And then we've got volume on the other side as well. And then how did you find like the the sort of the setup when you first connected it?
So one of the great features is that you can have your phone set up so when you plug in the headset, so it plugs into to USB-C. When you plug it in, it will automatically launch the app, so you don't have to. All you need to really do is turn your phone in, plug in the headset, and you're straight into the app that you want to use, be it ARx or Seeing AI, so you don't even really need much phone knowledge, and by that I mean you don't need to be an expert on using the touchscreen on your phone, to actually get the most out of the product. And I think that's another big benefit, that you can pretty much get it, unbox it once it's set up. It's just a case of plugging it in and pressing the buttons to get the information you want.
And the very first time you use it, it's going to ask you a couple of questions about permissions and stuff like that, and that's normal. But you're not going to get those again. That's just going to happen on that one occasion. And then after that, you then get into, it's almost like a startup wizard or a tutorial that kind of introduces ARx Vision and kind of talks you through how to use it, what the buttons do, and you kind of practice basically. So you know straight away what you're doing. Yeah,
absolutely. And it is designed to be easy to use, but it is a very powerful tool. And as I say, I think I used to work as a technology officer, sort of advising people on how to use technology, and the big thing was, blind people learning to use touch screens. And they are very usable once you get used to the concept of using, touch and different gestures. But, it is a big learning curve. Whereas with ARx Vision, it's just a case of, switching your phone on, plugging it in, learning the tutorial, and then using all different functions that are available.